Good morning, my dear children. Welcome back to your English revision program. I think you can remember that we have discussed 2017 part 1 previous week and some questions from part 2 as well. So, we will start from test 11 as we have discussed up to test 10. Question number 11, test 11, the paper is 2017 part 2. Now, all of you please go through the question. What is it? Fill in the blanks with the words given within the box. You can see the words are given inside the box. There are 3 extra words. වැඩිපුර වචන 3ක් දීලා තියෙනවා. Right, we will refer the words in the box. Interweaving, first is interweaving. It is in ing form. Then salesman, say, cold, pen, looked, 2 rupees, in, asking, my, their, favorite, and different, at, he. Then, what's the next? It's a small paragraph. What you have to do is you have to fill in the blanks by selecting the words from the box, right? Alright, now we will go through that small text. Read with me. When I was the manager of a trading company in Colombo, it was my duty to interview young men and women for posts vacant in my department. One of my blank techniques in interviewing prospective blank was to hand them blank expensive fountain pen and blank try to sell this blank me, right? One day after blank, several applicants who used blank marketing skills, I was surprised. Mama පුදුම වුණා. Blank, the skills of an applicant. Blank picked up my pen, blank, at it, put it, blank, his pocket, sat back, blank, said, so 4,000, blank, you can have your blank back. I was so impressed. I appointed him as an assistant manager within weeks. Right, now go through the text and try to find out the suitable words. I'll give you only 2 minutes. Just select the best answers. Alright, my dear children, then we will check the answers. First, when I was the manager of a trading company, right, in Colombo, it was my duty. It was my duty interview young men and women for posts vacant, for the vacancies in my department, right? One of my techniques, mama use karapu techniques. What is the answer here? One of my favorite techniques in interviewing prospective salesmen. Was to hand them what? Was to hand them my expensive means miladika, my expensive fountain pen, and this is a utterance. ඒ කියන්නේ කෙනෙක් කියන වාක්‍යයක්. So there should be an say. And say. Try to sell this to me. මේක මට විකුණන්න try කරන්න. To me. One day after, when you use after, then the next verb should be ing. So what is here? Interviewing, and there's another word, asking. What is the best answer? One day after, asking or interviewing? It should be interviewing. One day after, interviewing several applicants who used different marketing skills. I was surprised at the skills of an applicant. Full stop there. Then what is the answer? He picked up my pen. ඔහු මගේ පෑන ගත්තා. He picked up my pen. At it. Then what is the answer? Looked at it. ඒක දිහා බැලුවා. Looked at it. Put it in his pocket. Sat back. What is your answer? Fine. And said, so 4,000 rupees. Back and said 4,000 rupees. You can have your pen. You can have your pen back. I was so impressed, I appointed him as an assistant manager within weeks. Right, check your answers. Then we will move to the next question. It's test 12. Read it well first. A comedy show called Don't Look Now is at a theatre in Colombo these days. These are the comments made by some newspapers and viewers. Viewers means audience. Balapu aya, right? In the brackets, you are given the names of a newspaper as well as some persons. Number 1, people will love it, the daily news. Second, it's a fantastic show, the Daily Mirror. Third, it will be a great success, the Island. Fourth, it's the funniest play I have ever seen, an actor. Fifth, the production is perfect, a film producer. Sixth, I can't remember a better show, a singer. So what you have to do is now report what the newspaper and the viewer said. That means you have to use what? Reported speech. Reported speech වලින් තමයි මේක ලියන්න තියෙන්නේ. කෙනෙක් කියපු දෙයක් තව කෙනෙකුට වාර්තා කිරීම. One example is given. The Daily News said that the people would love it. Right? What you have to do here is you have to find the verb. Verb එක හොයාගෙන ඒක වෙනස් කරන එක තමයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. I think you are aware of this. Unless you can learn it right here. නැත්තම් මෙතනදී අපි දැන් ඉගෙන ගන්න. Right? We will go through one by one. Here. First what you have to do is you have to find out the verb like this. People will love it. Will love. Second, it's a fantastic show. Here, it's. Third, it will be a great success. Then, will be. Fourth, it's the funniest play I've ever seen. Then, it's. I have. Fifth, the production is perfect. Sixth, I can't remember a better show. Can't. Right. The first is given. The Daily News said that the people would love it. Will. The verb will is turned to would. Will should be turned to would. If it is am are, so you have to use was, were. If it is have, has, you have to use had. Say if it is do or simple present, you have to use past like did. Likewise, you have to turn the verbs in that way in your reported speech. වාර්තා කරනකොට you have to change the verb. Right? Then, what you have to do is, please write answers. Unless try to guess the answers. Go through each sections and try to write the better answer. Right, check the first one. කොහොමද ඒක හැදෙන්න ඕනේ? The Daily Mirror said that. The Daily Mirror said that. What? You have to change it is. Then it should be it was. It was a fantastic show. Said that. It was a fantastic show. Right. Now do the third one. The island said. The island said that. What's your answer? It will be or it, yeah, it would be. Yes, it would be a great success. Said that it would be a great success. A great success. Then fourth one. What is it? It's the funniest play I have ever seen. It is said by an actor. So how would you construct it? An actor said that it should be converted. It was. It was the funniest play then what's your answer? I had ever seen. It was the funniest play I had ever seen. It was the funniest play. Then I had. Your answer should be like this. I had ever seen. Right, then do the fifth one. It is said by a film producer. කියලා තියෙන්නේ film producer කෙනෙක්. The production is perfect. Now convert this into reported speech. A film producer said that the ඔයාලට තමයි ඊට ටික ඔක්කොම සම්පූර්ණ කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. A film producer said that the production is worse. Yes, worse. Perfect. A film producer said that the production was perfect. Production was perfect. Last one. It is said by a singer. I can remember a better show than can't. The underlined word can't should be converted as couldn't. Past, in the past sense. Right? A singer said that he couldn't remember a better show. A singer said that he couldn't remember. Couldn't remember a better show. Here, go to the fourth one. An actor said that it was the funniest play. Here, I should be changed. I'm so sorry. It was my mistake. So, I should be changed into what? Actor ne kiyanne, an actor said that it was the funniest show or funniest play he had, not I, he had. Right, now check the answers. Alright children, now we will move to the next set. It's 30. It's a poem. Read the poem and answer the questions given. Right, read the poem yourself. It's underground. පොළව යට. පොළව යට තියෙන ලෝකයක් ගැන තමයි කියන්නේ. Right, we will go through one by one. Read it yourself with me. In the deep hidden underground, there is no light and little sound. Down below the earth's green floor, the rabbit and the mole explore. quarrying ants run to and fro to make their populous empires grow. Do they, as I passed overhead, stop in their work to hear my trade? Some creatures sleep and do not toil, secure and warm beneath the soil. Sometimes a fork or spade intrudes upon their earthly solitudes. Downward the branching tree roots spread into the country of the dead. Deep down the buried rocks and stones are like the earth's gigantic bones. In the dark kingdom underground, how many marvelous things are found. Actually, the poem explores and describes the various things that lie under the ground. පොළව යට තියෙන ලෝකයක් ගැන තමයි poem එකෙන් කියවෙන්නේ. It is a very silent, calm and quiet world. හොඳට බලන්න line by line. In the deep kingdom underground. It's a kingdom, Rajadhaniya. A deep kingdom underground, there is no light and little sound. No light and no little sound. Right? Down below the earth's green floor. Green floor එකට greeny එකට යටි. Down below. The rabbit and mole explore. The quarrying ants run to and fro to make their populous empires grow. Right? Here, ants run to and fro. They are busy. They are running here and there. Why? To make their populous empires grow. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ රාජධානි ගොඩනගන්න. Do they, as I pass overhead, stop in their work? වැඩි නවත්තයිද? To hear my trade, to hear my footsteps, right? Some creatures sleep and do not toil. Some creatures sleep and do not toil means work hard. මහන්සි වෙලා වැඩ කරන්නේ, they just sleep there. Secure and warm beneath the soil. Because of secure, ආරක්ෂිතයි and warm උණුසුම නිසා. Beneath the soil, පස් යට. Sometimes a fork or spade intrudes, right? Upon their earthly solitude means along. තනියම ඉන්න එකට බාධා කරනවද අපි අර උදැල්ලකින් හරි මොකකින් හරි පස් හාරනකොට? Downward the branching tree roots spread. What is that? Roots means මුල්. Right? Downward. පල්ලෙහාටනේ යන්නේ ගස්වල මුල්. Downward the branching tree roots spread into the country of the dead. It is a small country of the dead. That means there is no light, no sound. It's completely dark. Deep down the buried rocks and stones are like the earth's gigantic bones. යට තියෙන very large rocks and stones. ගල් are like මොනවා වගේද? Earth's gigantic bones. විශාල huge bones. Right? In the dark kingdom underground, in the dark kingdom, it's a kingdom underground, how many marvelous things are found? I'll show you it with a small picture. You can see, this is a picture of underground. Here, some ants are busy to build up their empire. Animals are sleeping because it's warm and there's no one to harm them. Can you see? It's dark, there's no sound. It's a small kingdom, very beautiful kingdom, and roots are there of the trees, stones, ගල් පේනවා ඔයාලට. This picture describes that poem well. මේකෙන් හොඳට ඔයාලට poem එක තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Here, before you read the poem, what you have to do is this. Please go through this one. Have you ever thought about what it might be like the underground? මීට කලින් හිතලා තියෙනවද underground එක කොයි විදිහද කියලා? Although it seems to be a dark and silent place, right? It supports many lives. ඒක පෙනුනට dark and silent කියලා ඒක ඇත්තටම උදව් කරනවා for many lives to live there. Have you ever thought that a world might exist underground? ඔයාලා කවදා හරි හිතලා තියෙනවද ඒ වගේ world එකක් පොළව යට තියෙයි කියලා? What kind of people do you think live there? මොන ජාතියේ people? That means can be animals as well. Do you think live there? Right. Here some new words are given and their meanings. Refer them. Quarry means digging. Harawa. Populous. Full of people. Right. But here in this poem, ants are people in the ant world. කූඹින්ගේ ලෝකේ people විදිහට අපි define කරන්නේ ants ලව. Intrudes means go somewhere you are not welcome. Right? ඔයාලව welcome කරන්නේ නැති දිහාවකට යනවා. Solitude, alone, තනිවම. Marvelous, marvelous, it's wonderful. Right? Then toil, work hard, as I said. Tread means step. අඩිය තියතේ යනවා. Secure means safe. ආරක්ෂිතයි. Right. What are the special techniques here that you can see? There are rhyming words. Ground, sound, flow, explode, fro, grow, overhead, trade, toil, soil, intrudes, solitudes, then a spread, dead, a stones, bones, ground, found. Then who is the poet? It's given here, James Reeves. It's the name of the poet. Now I ask you to go through each questions and try to supply the better answer. One better answer, right? There are 5 questions. Some are divided into 2. So read it yourself and try to write the answers. Alright, then we will discuss the answers. Here, first one. What is the question? Simple A. Is the kingdom underground a quiet world or a noisy world? Quiet means silent. Is it a silent world or a noisy world? සද්ද තියෙන තැනක්ද එහෙම නැත්නම් නිශ්ශබ්ද තැනක්ද? What's your answer? Yes, it's a quiet world. So your answer should be a quiet world. Part B. Which words tell you this? මොන වචන වලින්ද මේක කියන්නේ කියලා තමයි අහන්නේ. Which word? In the second line you can find the answer. There is no light and little sound. Which words? Your answer can be little sound. Oh, no light and little sound. Here, little sound. You can write no little sound or no light and little sound or little sound. මොන වචන වලින්ද කියලා අහන්නේ. So you can use these two words either. Right? Then find two other words or phrases in the poem which mean under. Under කියලා කියන එකට. Right? You have to find word. That means වචනයක් or phrases. Collection of words. You can use 2 or 3 words in the poem which mean under. Here, what are the words that you can use? One is given as beneath. Beneath means under, yata. Then below, down below or below. Then beneath, one is beneath, the other below or down below. I will write here down below. Or below. Third one, the poet says they. It is given within inverted commas. The poet says they stop their work to hear his walk, who are referred to as they in line 7. Line 7 means you have to count. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do they as I pass overhead to make their populous empires grow? Here, do they as I pass overhead stop in their work to hear my trade? Right? මම ඇවිදින සද්දේ අහන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ නැවතලා ඉන්නවද කියලා තමයි මෙතනදී අහන්නේ. Then they අන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ කියන එකෙන් කාවද refer කරන්නේ. They ask like that. So here, what is your answer? Do they? They means what? Yes, that is ants. Not ant, ants. It should be there. It's compulsory. Ants should be in plural form. Right. Fourth one, what two tools distribute? No, disturb. the silence of the earth occasionally. What two tools? Tools, උපකරණ දෙකක්, right? That disturb the silence. අර silence එකට disturb කරන උපකරණ දෙක මොකක්ද කියලා යහන්නේ. What are they? I think you can find it. Sometimes a fork or a spade. Those are the two tools. That's fork and the other is spade. Right, now move to the next question. Fifth one. Part A. How do some creatures who do not work find their sleep underground? How do some creatures who do not work hard means toil, who do not toil find their sleep underground? Right? කොහොමද ඉන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ? මොකක් නිසාද ඉන්නේ? It is given here, secure and warm beneath the soil, right? පොළව යට තියෙන secure and warm. අන්න ඒ දෙක නිසා තමයි ඉන්නේ. So your answer should be secure and warm. Secure and warm. Then part B. Who seem to be the busiest creatures? Busiest මයි කවුද? Yes, that's ants. Ants ලා තමයි කොහොමදත් busiest. Because it is mentioned in the poem, they run here and there. So, check your answers again. Then we will move to test 40. Part A. Read it well. You plan to visit your uncle after the examination. Write him a letter informing about it. So you have to write a letter informing what? That means you are planning to visit your uncle after the examination. Include, that means you have to insert ඇතුළත් කරන්නලු the following and use about 100 words. Right? What are the points given here? How you feel about the exam? What are your feelings about your exam? හැඟීම් මොනවාද කියලා අහනවා විභාගය ගැන. Right? Next, when you expect to visit. When you expect to visit him. ඔහුව visit කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන කාලේ කවදද? For how long? කොච්චර කාලයකට? That means for how long you are going to stay with him. Then things you like to do. ඔයා කරන්න කැමති දේවල්. Then places you like to visit. visit කරන්න කැමති ස්ථාන. Right, my dear children, now please remember this is an informal letter, not a formal letter. No letter headings, right? This is an informal letter. So what are the key points that you can add, right? I will give you some guidelines. How do you start it? That means you have to mention how you feel about the exam. කොහොමද අපි කියන්නේ? How you feel about the exam? These days I am working hard. I am getting ready for my exam. Like that you can tell. Then you can go when you expect to visit him. Then you can use it. I am planning to visit you after the exam. Right? You can use it like that. I feel so tired these days since I work hard. මම මහන්සි වෙලා වැඩ කරන හින්දා. After the exam, I want to have some rest. Like that. Then you can say, I am planning to visit you, my uncle, after the exam. Then you can say, I am eagerly waiting to see you soon. මම තාම කැමැත්තෙන් බලාගෙන ඉන්න ඔයාව දකින්න. Right? Then you can say, I am going to stay after the results are released. ප්‍රතිඵල එනකන් මම ඔයත් එක්ක ඉන්නවා. Like that. Then you can say in the third point, things you like to do. What you can mention here? I have so many things to do there. මං ගාව ගොඩාක් දේවල් තියෙනවා ඇවිල්ලා කරන්න. I am planning to go on like that. හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා මේ තැන්වල යන්න. Right? Then you can mention the places you like to visit. යන්න හිතන් ඉන්න තැන්. Likewise, I want to go to that ancient temple in your area. Like that. You can expand the letter by using these guidelines. මේ විදිහට expand කරගෙන letter එක ලියන්න. Right. Then we will move to the next one. Here you have two options. Options are given. You have to select either A or B. Go through this one. The following table tells you where 125 students in your school like to study after their A-level examination. Right? After their A-levels. Write a description based on the information given in the table. Use about 100 words. Right, study the table well. Country, number, percentage. Right, the following table tells you where. Where means කොහෙද. Right, the places 125 students in your school like to study after their A-levels. A-level වලින් පස්සේ study කරන්න for higher studies. වලට කැමති ස්ථාන. America, England, Japan, India, Russia, Australia and other countries are given and the number is given and the percentage. So, take 2 or 3 minutes and try to write a description about the chart because I am going to guide you how to describe a chart. You can start by using the question like this. This table tells us where 125 students in my school, you can mention the name of the school. In my school like to study after their annual exams. ඒ විදිහට පටන් අරගෙන ඉතින් ටික කන්ටිනියු කරගෙන යන්න. Right? Alright children, I am going to read out a small description. පොඩි description එකක් මම කියවනවා. If you like, you can note it down and study later. Unless, එහෙම නැත්නම්, you can mark with your answers. Right? This table shows where 125 students of our school like to study after their A-level examination. According to this table, most of the students like to study in America, while the least number of students likes to study in the other countries which are not mentioned in the table. An equal number of students like to study in India and Russia, that is 80%. 28 students like to study in England, while 25 students like to study in Japan. Their percentages are 22.4 and 20 respectively. 12% of students like to study in Australia. The information in the table gives an indication that the majority of the students likes to study in the developed countries of the world. I am going to read it again. You may note it down again or check it. This table shows where 125 students of our school like to study after their A-level examination. According to this table, most of the students like to study in America, while the least number of students likes to study in the other countries which are not mentioned in the table. An equal number of students likes to study in India and Russia, that is 8%. 28 students like to study in England, while 25 students like to study in Japan. Their percentages are 22.4 and 20 respectively. 12% of students like to study in Australia. The information in the table gives an indication that the majority of the students like to study in the developed countries of the world. Alright, I think now you have got a brief idea how to describe a chart. Right, then we will move to the next test. It's test 15. Oh my god, what's there? So many paragraphs. It's a very large text. What you have to do? Read the text. You have to go through all the text. And finally, you have to answer the given questions. Alright, my dear children, first you yourself read the text which appeared in your screen. Right, children, now read the text with me. Right? How many paragraphs are there? They are numbered here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Altogether there are 7 paragraphs. Right. In the first paragraph, read it with me. Back in the 16th century, in a tiny village near Nuremberg, lived a very poor family. Hari, duppat paula. In order to keep, that means keep food on the table. ඒ කියන්නේ කන්න ඕන නිසා. For his family, Durer, right? That is the name of the father. Durer, the father worked almost 18 hours a day at his trade. හරි? දවසකට පැය 18ක් වැඩ කරා. Despite their poverty. Poverty means දුප්පත්කම. 2 of Durer's son. Right? Now this father has 2 sons. Albrecht the younger and Albert the elder. Right? Vadimala Albert, younger Albrecht, had a dream. They both wanted to study art at the academy in Nuremberg. Right? They wanted to study art. Art තමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට හදාරන්න ඕන උනේ. But they knew that their father would never be financially මුදල් able to send either of them there. දෙන්නගෙන් එක්කෙනෙක්වත් එයාලගේ තාත්තට නම් යවන්න බැරි වෙනවා කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ දැනගෙන හිටියා. Right? Then the second paragraph. After many long discussions at night, the 2 boys finally had a plan. What is it? They would toss a coin. Hari කාසියක් උඩ දානවා. The loser would go to work in the nearby mines. පත්තලට ළඟ තියෙන පත්තලට ගිහිල්ලා වැඩ කරනවා and with his earnings ඔහු හම්බ කරන මුදල් වලින් support his brother. Right? While he attended the academy. That means the other brother goes to the academy and he studies there. හරි අනිත් සහෝදරයා එහෙට යනවා ගිහිල්ලා ස්ටඩි කරනවා. මෙයා අනිත් සහෝදරයා මොකද කරන්නේ? පතල වැඩ කරලා හම්බ වෙන මුදල් ඔහුගේ සහෝදරයාගේ අධ්‍යාපනයට යොදවනවා. Then in 4 years, අවුරුදු 4කි. When that brother who won the toss completed his studies, he would support the other brother at the academy with sales of his artwork. හරි? ඒ කියන්නේ ඉගෙනගෙන එන සහෝදරයා එයාගේ ආර්ට්වර්ක් වලින් මුදල් උපයලා අනිත් සහෝදරයාට අර ඇකඩමි එකේ ඉගෙන ගන්න මුදල් යොදවනවා. That is their plan. Right. In the third para, They tossed a coin on a Sunday morning. Albrecht won the toss and went off to Nuremberg. එයා තමයි ගියේ. Albert went down into the dangerous mines and for the next 4 years financed his brother. Albert තමයි එතකොට පත්තලේ වැඩ කරන්නේ. එයා තමයි යාගේ සහෝදරයාට ඉගෙන ගන්න උදව් කරන්නේ. Albrecht's work of art were far better means ගොඩක් හොඳයි ගොඩක් දුරට හොඳයි than those the most of his professors. art academy එකේ ඉන්න professors ලටත් වඩා ගොඩක් හොඳයි මෙයාගේ art work. And by the time he graduated උපාධිය ගත්තා he was beginning to earn lots of money. Right? දැන් එයා මුදල් උපයනවා. Fourth one, when the young artist returned to his village, right? එයා ආපහු නැවත එයාගේ ගමට ගෙදරට එනවා. The Durer family had a festive dinner to celebrate his triumphant homecoming. After the memorable meal, ඒ ආහාර වේලෙන් පස්සේ Albrecht rose to thank his beloved brother for the years of sacrifice, කැපවීම, පරිත්‍යාගය that he enabled him to fulfill his ambition. Fulfill his ambition means ඉටු කරගන්නවා. Fulfill means ඉටු කරගන්නවා. ඔහුගේ සිහිනය. අරමුණ ඉටු කරගන්න සහෝදරයාගේ කැපවීම. කරපු සහෝදරයාගේ කැපවීම ගැන එයා මොකද කරේ නැගිටලා thank කරා. He said, Albert, blessed brother of mine, now you can go to Nuremberg to pursue your dream and I will take care of you. Right? දැන් plan එකේ ඉතුරු ටික complete කරන්න මෙයා මොකද කියන්නේ යාගේ සහෝදරයාට දැන් art academy එකට ගිහිල්ලා studies සම්පූර්ණ කරන්න කියලා කියනවා. Then in para 5th, tears streamed down Albert's pale face. Pale means සුදුමැලි. සුදුමැලි මුහුණෙන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? එක දිගට කඳුළු වැටෙනවා. Why? He said softly. මෘදුව ඔහු කියනවා No brother, I cannot go to Nuremberg. It is too late for me. දැන් මට පරක්කු වැඩි. Look what 4 years in the mines have done to my hands. මගේ අත්වලට මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න මේ අවුරුදු 4ක කාලය තුල. The bones in every finger have been smashed. හරි? ඒ කියන්නේ අතේ තියෙන හැම තැනකම තුවාල. Lately I have been suffering from arthritis. වැඩ කළා පස්සේ මට arthritis so badly that I cannot hold a pen. Because of that I cannot hold a pen. පෑනක්වත් අල්ල ගන්න බෑ or a brush to make delicate lines. හරියටම lines අදින්න on parchment or canvas. Canvas එකක. No brother, for me it is too late. Then in 6th para, more than 450 years have passed. අවුරුදු කොච්චරද? 450කට වඩා. ගත වෙලා තියෙනවා. Albrecht Dürer's hundreds of portraits, pen and silver point sketches. හරි? ඒ කියන්නේ අර art academy එකෙන් study කරලා graduate කරලා ආපු සහෝදරයා. එයා තමයි Albrecht ගේ 100 of portraits. සිතුවම් 100 ගාණක්. pen and silver point sketches. And copper engravings hang in every great museum in the world. එයාගේ සිතුවම් නිර්මාණ හැම කෞතුකාගාරයකම දක්නට ලැබෙනවා. Albrecht Dürer's work of art, praying hands. Pray කියන්නේ යදිනවා. යාතිකා කරන තාලෙට ඒ කියන්නේ අත්තියාගෙන ඉන්නවා. Praying hands is world famous. Remember, praying hands. ඒක තමයි world famous උනේ. In para 7th, some believe that Albrecht Dürer drew his brother's abused hands. ගොඩක් අය විශ්වාස කරනවා මොකද්ද මේ Albrecht ඇන්දේ එයාගේ සහෝදරයාගේ අර නාස්ති උනේ කියන්නේ abused hands වැඩ කරලා මහන්සි වෙලා. ඒ වෙනුවෙන් කැපවුණු අත් දෙක කියලා. Hands with palms together. In honor of his brother Albrecht. ඔහුගේ සහෝදරයාට ගෞරව කිරීමක් වශයෙන්. He called his powerful drawing simply hands. එයාගේ drawing එකට එයා කියන්නේ hands කියලා. But the entire world, නමුත් මුළු ලෝකෙම almost immediately opened their hearts to his great masterpiece and renamed, නැවත ඒක නම් කරුවා, his tribute of love. ඔහුගේ ආදරය වෙනුවෙන් තිබුණ tribute of love. What is the name? Pray in hands. Let this work be your reminder that no one ever makes it alone. Right? I will show you his portraits. See. This is his work, the famous work, Pray in Hands. එයාගේ සහෝදරයාගේ අත් දෙක තමයි මෙතනින් නිරූපණය වෙන්නේ කියලා තමයි the world says. මුළු ලෝකෙමයි කියන්නේ ඒ විදිහට. You can study abused hands due to work hard. Alright, now we will go back to the questions. Read them carefully. Alright, then we will start. Check the answers. First, what is it? Select the most suitable phrase and you have to underline it. Roman number 1. Both Albrecht and Albert, the two brothers. What's your answer? Yeah, both of them wanted to go to Nuremberg to study art. To study art. Right? Then in second one, Albrecht's works of art were. Albrecht's works of art were. What is the answer? Not good as those of his professors. Oh, not upon his professors' expectations. ඒ කියන්නේ professorsලා බලාපොරොත්තු වුණ තරම්වත් නැද්ද? එහෙම නැත්නම් ඊට වඩා හොඳයිද? Yes. Then C. Much better than those of his teachers. Teachers ලාට වඩා ඉදිරියෙන්. Right? Much better than those of his teachers. Right, then second one, according to their plan, what did the two brothers do during the 4 years? අවුරුදු 4ෙම, right? According to their plan. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ plan එකට අනුව what did those two brothers do? Right. Albert. What did they do? You can find. Their plan is mentioned in the third para. They tossed a coin on a Sunday morning. Albrecht won the toss and went off to Nuremberg. You can write your answer. He studied at Nuremberg, or you can write only studied. It doesn't matter. Studied. Then what Albert did? He worked. He worked in mines. Studied at Nuremberg, worked in mines. Question number 3. Select words from the passage to complete the sentence. Use only one word in each blank. A. To feed his family, Juara. That means father. What did he do? To feed his family. Paulata කෑම දෙන්න. He what? Yes, he worked. He worked. For long hours daily. After Albrecht's graduation, he came back to his own. He came to back his own village. Village. You can use home. ගෙදරට ආවා. Home. Right. Fourth one. How Albrecht and Albert decided who should go to the academy. How? They tossed a coin. You can write it by tossing. By tossing a coin. By tossing a coin. Then fifth, who was honored by the masterpiece titled Praying Hands? Who was honored? කාවද ගරු කෙරුවේ? කාට ගරු කිරීමක් වශයෙන්ද? Then definitely it is Albert. Albert, or you can use Albert's who? Albert's brother. Then sixth one. Read the paragraph 4 and find a word which has the same meaning as the following. Simple A, successful and undefeated. What is the word? Successful and undefeated. That is triumphant. That is triumphant. Cannot be forgotten. What is your answer? Memorable. අමතක කළ නොහැකි. Memorable. It is memorable. Then seventh. Write the sentence which says that Albert's hands have been damaged. Albert के अत damage वेला केला कियना वाक्य होएला लियन. So we will move to the paragraph again where it should be. කොහෙද තියෙන්න ඕනේ? Here in your fifth paragraph. See, the bones in every finger have been smashed. This must be your answer. The bones in every finger have been smashed, damaged. Last one. Underline the correct answer. The best title for the passage is Sacrifice of a Poor Family, Tribute to a Loving Brother, How to Realize a Dream. So, what is your answer? මොකක්ද මුලින්ම එන්නේ when you go through the passage? Yes, it is tribute to a loving brother. Check your answers again. The answer for question number 7 is underlined in the paragraph here. And these are the other answers. Right, then we will move to test number 16. You are given 4 options as A, B, C, D. What you have to do is you have to write under each by selecting one By selecting one topic, you have to write about it using 200 words. Right. Go through each topic. Simple A, B, and C. Simple A, what you have to do is write an article to a children's newspaper on the following topic. About what? Watching TV. Its advantages and disadvantages. You have to mention here, watching TV is a form of entertainment. රසවින්දනය උදෙසා ගන්න දේවල් වලින් එකක් තමයි watching TV. Then you have to mention how it is useful for your studies. How do you use it as a useful tool for your studies? Then you have to mention the effects, bad effects. That means you can get addicted. ඒකට ඇබ්බැහි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Then neglect, due to that you may neglect studies. පාඩම් අතපසු කරනවා. And other work, other means other disadvantages. අවාසි. Here what you have to use these key points and to expand your article. Then in B, imagine that you have been appointed. හිතන්නලු that you have been appointed as the head prefect of your school. So what you have to do is you have to write a speech you would make at the morning assembly on, what is the topic? Let's make our school the best school in the district. District එකේ හොඳම පාසල විදිහට අපේ පාසල පත් කරගනිමු. Right? අන්නේ මාතෘකාව යටතේ you have to make a speech by imagining that you are the head prefect of your school. So as this is a speech, you have to start it like this. Good morning everyone, my dear principal, teachers and my dear students. Today I came here to talk about like that. ඒ විදිහට තමයි ඔයාලට එක start කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මොකද ඒක speech එකක් නිසා. So these are the key points. Attention to studies. You have to guide the students by telling them to study, work hard, right? Study and work hard. මහන්සි වෙලා වැඩ කරන්න, අවධානය හොඳට යොමු කරන්න කියන ඒවා ඔයාට කියන්න පුළුවන් as a prefect. Then sports etc. Other co-curricular activities. Then C. Write an essay. You have to write an essay. The topic is given our responsibility towards preventing dengue in our area. අපේ ප්‍රදේශයේ පවතින ඩෙන්ගු උවදුර තුරන් කරලීමේ වගකීම. Our responsibility towards preventing dengue in our area. Here what you have to mention is, definitely all of us have to keep the environment clean to remove the mosquito breeding areas and destroy. Here the second one is given, destroying dengue breeding places. So under these 2 points you can expand your essay. And another point is given, constant regular supervision. You may include other information also. You can include other information. Then D, write a story. You can build up a story. Begin as follow. මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. As I approached, it is given as I approached in past. So you have to build the story in simple past. අතීත කාලයෙන් තමයි මේ story එක build up කරන්න වෙන්නේ. As I approached the deserted house, පාළු ගෙදරකට මම ළඟා වෙනකොට at the end of the road පාර අයිනේ තිබුණ. I saw, then you can expand it. Alright, now we came to the end of the paper. So by the next week we'll start from 2017 O-level past paper. For then, have a nice day, children.